Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Golden Rootz. My name is Ekari and thanks for tuning in. If you are new to this channel, you are more than welcome. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up so that you don't miss content like this, and I really hope you enjoy what I post here and learn something from it. To all my old subscribers, I am always very appreciative of all of you. I really appreciate your support, and hopefully I'm always bringing you content that you always deserve. So I'm just showing you my daughter's hair has grown. If you've been following me and you've watched previous videos, you know that we had to cut her old locks because they were braid locks, but they had formed so much build-up that we actually just decided, well, it was time for bye-bye. So that time we cut the locks, and I know that there was a lot of kind of conflict in the comments where a lot of people were like, why did you cut it? Did she want to cut it? Why don't you leave the child's hair? There were so many different reviews from people that time, but I did say starting over, hair does grow back, and if you ever feel that you have a need to grow your hair back or you need to cut it, you need to start over, trust me, change is good. Starting all over is not a bad thing. Starting all over sometimes can be a good thing because you learned from what was wrong in the first time. So anyways, I'm gonna go back the video. So what we're doing here is literally, I think they're just normal locks, medium locks, tiny locks. I really don't want to describe them as micro locks. I think they're just locks. All right, I decided that I was just gonna go with this size because for her age, she's 7 turning 8, and I just thought that it's better doing something that's more manageable. The reason why we're locking her hair, first of all, is because she also does prefer locks. She's used to the locks that she had before, and we've tried the whole loose natural for the past year now. But I think at this moment in time, she did say that she was ready to lock it. So please, if you're coming for me, I always ask my child what she wants and whether she would like her hair locked, and this is her own option. So please don't come for me. Another thing that actually I think kind of motivates her or might have pushed her in that direction is because right now I'm already locked and she said she likes mine. Of course, my ends are dyed, but at the same time I said you have to wait until you're older. Tell me what you think about dyeing kids' hair. I just don't know yet, but I'm not trying to put people down who have, so pardon me. Anyways, so back to the lock. I'm doing the clockwise method. I started with twists. We're not using braids this time because of the last experience that we had. The experience we had last time was the fact that the braids were a bit too tight, and whatever build up formed was kind of hard to get rid of. So it over time became nasty looking, and I did not like it. It just was not looking good. Okay, so at this time we actually just decided we're just going to use twists, and this is the method I'm using. So this is the size we're going for, and I feel like the twists will actually lock faster. I'm trying to make sure that the ends are also twisted. So if you're doing this on your child and you're trying to make sure that the ends are twisted, of course they're gonna become a bit puffy. I'm expecting shrinkage in a few days, in a week or so. This is not going to be the length, but this is how the parting is, and I tried to have a grid going on, and I started first by twisting that one section, and once I twist a section I then go in to interlock the rest of them. I find it's easier to twist all at once in line and then interlock, and then you go to another section. If you have any other preference, that's all up to you, but this is what actually works best for me. So I'm just showing you there the parting. Her hair really literally is thick, so I really expect these locks to be thick as they grow over time. I try to be neat as possible, but dealing with children, I know they kind of get tired, so I was just trying to do something where it's manageable, and I don't want the whole process to be like a headache. So this took us pretty much the whole day and into the next day because she had school. So I started on a Sunday and decided that I was going to continue the next day because I just styled the top, and I just thought that it was best to do that. In the front I use a crochet hook because the hook I'm using to interlock does not work, so I'll go in with the crochet hook just in case someone needs to know. So this same day it started getting a bit dark, so you see the lighting kind of change over time. So if it's more light, or if it's like this is just during the day, this is daylight, and eventually if you see a yellowish kind of tone, that is later on in the evening when it starts getting dark. So I went in with the size, and I'm trying to make sure that the size stays the same. Always try and do that, because as they get as they mature up, they are going to, you know, they will form into the same size. And I feel like it's best I give her the best grid I can for her locks, because at least I'm able to see her hair as compared to my locks. I know that I kind of started with no grid, and that's something that I uniquely like. Always make sure to go in with the parting. Like, I'm gonna zoom in here and show you guys like the struggles of sometimes when you interlock, you have those little hairs sticking into the other lock. Try and avoid these and pull out so long as it doesn't hurt. So going back to this, I'm just going to let you guys watch the rest of the video, and I hope that this really is informative for someone. Always make sure you count your locks so that it's equal to the other side as well. You don't want to end up with more locks on the other side, so I try to count the locks on each side. So there were 4 on the other side. I'll make sure that there's 4 on this side, and I did part in the middle. So parting in the middle and sharing the sections, if you didn't see clearly, just make sure you go back to the front of the video. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to be commenting in parts that I think are needed to comment, but enjoy. Okay, so now I've reached the front side, and I'm just going to show you guys that from this angle I'm going to go upwards, so the lines will be coming from the side leading to the other end. So I just combed the hair out, and I just thought it was nice, or it'd be good to show you guys what I do in terms of sectioning in the front. It's either you go with the back line or you go with the side, but I prefer the side because it makes more sense to me, and it's easier to go on with the grid at the back. If you go with the back, because the hair gets thinner towards the front or edges, it becomes very tricky. So always make sure that you're going with the line that makes more sense than you losing the whole line altogether. Now, as you get to the front, it will start making sense that the locks now need to start falling to the side. So this is when you start going on with the lines that will have the locks falling to the side. Before, the locks were going backwards, so you follow the line going at the back. But as soon as you reach the front, if you don't want your parting to be too long to the back, then you make sure that you have the locks falling to the side, and then you start following the lines with the other grid. But at the same time, these might not be so equal, but you just try and make it as neat as possible, so long as they're all falling in the parts and they're filling up quite right and they remain the same size. Alright guys, I didn't realize our camera was kind of dirty from oil or something, so I had to wipe it there. So that's the finished result. The result, I don't know what to say, but she really loved it, guys. She said thank you mommy, and she really was feeling it. She was in the mirror for a while, and she seems to like locks for some reason, so I guess we're a locked family. So that's the result. If you really like this video and you learned something from it, remember to subscribe and thumbs up this video, even if you just watched it. I really appreciate your support, and don't forget to press the notification bell. Until next time, see ya, bye.